everyone. In this video, we are going to understand an important concept that is joins. So, what do you mean by joins? You are going to join two things. So, what is that we are going to join in terms of MySQL? So, if you look at, I have a table with the name customers and I have another table with the name orders. There are two tables. Okay, so if you look at, I have these are all the column names for my particular table, and this is the data available for that particular table. And orders, I have these columns, and then this is the data. The same thing I'm going to show you in the tables as well. Let's say this is my customers table. I'll execute this query and show you what is there in the customers table. And similarly, orders table, you have the orders information. Okay, so now I wanted to join both these tables. So if at all I have to join both these tables, I need to have a connection between these two tables. Okay, so what happens? You will get a scenario where they will tell you have a table with customer and these are all the columns, and you have a table with orders and these are all the columns available. Now I wanted to see the customer ID and customer name, and then along with that the order number of the customer, and then the order what date he has placed. So that means what you're trying, you have to display, two columns from this table, and order ID and order date and the from the other table. That means you need to club these two tables. So that is called joining of two tables. So when you try to join that, you need to have a relation between these two tables. So what is that relation? You need to have a key which is common between both the tables. So if you look at here, customer ID, customer name, contact number, address, city, postal code, and country. And if you look at the orders number, you have order ID, customer ID, and order date. So if you see in both the tables, customer ID is common in both of these tables. That means I can take this column as my common key, and then I will try to join these two. So before we do that, first, let me tell you how many types of joins are there and how do we join them. So those things, if we understand theoretically, then we will be able to understand the entire concept easily. So there are different types of SQL joins available. So that is, if you know sets chapter. So let's say this is the first table, table 1, and this is another table. Okay, so you might know the basics of mathematics, and if you don't know also, that's fine. So if you see, there are different categories of joins and available. First one is inner join, and the next one is left join, and the next one is right join, and the last one is full join. Along with that, there is one more, that is self join, that we will discuss later. So first, let me tell you what is inner join. Okay, when I say inner join, there is a table 1 and there is a table 2. So when you try to do inner join, you need to have the common part between both these tables. That means the intersection part of these two tables. That means the records that have matching values in both the tables only will display. So when I go to this example, if I tell you inner join for this table and this table, if I use customer ID as a common, in both of these table, if you see 2512 is here and 2512 is here, that means this is common in between both the tables. So that is called inner join. So if you join both those tables using inner join, then you will get the records only which are highlighted, which are common in both the tables. So that is what inner join means. And left join. So when I say left join, So you will get the total records which are there from the table 1 and the common tables common from table 2. So that is left join. When I say left join, it returns all the records from the left table and the matched records from the right table. So if you go back, see, my entire left thing will get displayed. Along with this, these are the common things which will get displayed. That is what your left join means. Okay, and similarly right join, that means the table 1 common things will come and a table 2 entire things, the table which is right side the entire information and table 1 only the common part. So if I take this one as my right table, that is the table B, so in that case these two records will not be displayed because these are not common, and the right table entire data should get displayed. That is how it will display when you make use of right join. And similarly, one more thing, that is full join. Full join means it includes the records from table 1 and table 2 and the common records. That means everything will get displayed. So that is what there are four major types. One is inner join, and then left join, and right join, and then full join. So these will we will discuss with the examples and then understand it in detailed manner in the next video. So self join, if there is a table and on the table itself if you are trying to join, then that we call it as self join. That also we will see with one example.